secret of life is?
No, what?
This.
Your finger?
One thing. Just one thing. You stick to that and everything else don't mean shit.
That's great, but what's the one thing?
That's what you gotta figure out.
Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me? You are? You are listening to me, are you? Good, good boy, I'm listening to you too. Hi folks, John O'Leary from Horse Problems Australia. We as trainers have taken the next step, and that is to listen to the horses. After in excess of 25,000 horses, one learns that if you can listen to what the horse is telling you, there is nothing that you don't know about fixing their problems or diagnosing their problems. No matter what problem you may have with your horses, you'll find the answer on this website, and hopefully we can teach you to listen to your horses just as they are listening to us the whole time. Now meet some of our latest equine friends. Enjoy. Book 'em up. Good boy. Good boy. He's a lovely boy, isn't he?
No.
He needs to find his wife. Yeah, he needs to find his wife. And what the situation here is, and refresh my memory.
Okay, have a lot of trouble with the horse in that she wants to get her tongue over the bit all the time and really resistant between the upward and downward transitions. Seems to be good on the lunge and with the running reins and market harbour, but when I ride, it's a different story. So yeah.
Yeah, and we'll head chuck.
She at times will head chuck, especially when
Oh yeah, interesting. We have a rocking horse. Alright, so the first thing we're going to observe is her trot transitions. What I notice is she's always swinging her bottom to the left hand side, and so this direction going on the right rein, it will be to the outside. When I go to the left, it... Yeah. But see, I want her to sit on the hind leg. Here we go.
I love you.
quarters often.
Yeah, I will ask her to go quarters to the outside for a moment and see what a reaction we get. We get more tension, we get dance. Get frazzled, good girl, good girl. Suffer more and canter, and I think that's why she's trying to actually canter, because she's trying on. Good girl. From Europe, and we have a horse here that's a 10-year-old gelding. He's been competing in dressage. His owner has done a terrific job with him, getting him to win through the levels to this stage. However, she's given up riding now, and so he has been available to me to ride for the last month over here, which I'm very grateful for. And he's taught me a lot. Today, the thing I want to get you to start to notice is, just because a dressage horse can really move and do all the moves, is that we still must be very sensitive and thinking about the little resistances and why they occur. So we've got this United Cannon now. But being a racehorse, he's here for us to assess, to see if he's going to make a dressage or an event horse and have a career in that area. Good boy. Pay particular attention to that inside hind now. And he is a little person with a lot of attitude. He's been sent here for us to re-educate because of the attitude, and he definitely has a lot of personality. As you can see, he's trying to eat his reins as we speak. Forward. And again, that could be when the stifle lock's there. You saw him have a little trip up. I felt that then. So you can see how much he's resisting now. Now I'm going to let the neck longer again. Let him go on his terms. And he's a lot happier there.
Yeah.
Like a boomerang, an in travers with her quarters out, swung out to the outside, and hence that's when we started to know that there is a major problem here. The other thing, you see here how she, just by me taking a light contact, is saying, don't take my face, I don't want to round up. That's because she is saying, that hurts me. Now see here, she's stopped altogether because she's hit the contact. Good girl. It's all right. It's all right. And so that tells me she's definitely not happy with her mouth being touched. She's had her teeth done, so we can eliminate that. So that people can be educated into knowing the problems and identifying the problems to hopefully save other horses in the future. And that's just her trying to get away from pain. So after such a short period of time of riding, we can see that this horse has got excessive sweat on her. To me, on a 13-degree day, that indicates pain because she should not be as wet as this from the amount of work done. We, as trainers and re-educators of horses, have to get to the bottom of why horses do certain things. And of course, they can't talk, and so we can only go on their actions. So today's video has been for veterinary investigation so that the vets can diagnose hopefully what her problem is. They can have a look at this footage and hopefully see where her discomfort is. Meanwhile, I'm sure they'll do x-rays, nerve blocks, etc. to get to the bottom of this. But like I said before, the horse communicates, so learn to listen to your horses. Thank you very much.
Going on with the theme, excuse my clothing, I'm in my working clothes, but I had to show you this because the theme of this DVD is listen to your horses, and you saw her shaking her face then, and so immediately I listened. Did you see that? Does the rest of the horse world see these things? Well, I know that they don't, which is why there are so many horses out there in turmoil around this planet. And then she'll be fixed, because this is a psychological problem. It is now not a veterinary or a physical problem. And right throughout this DVD, you will see wall-to-wall psychological problems. Okay, catch you with the next horse soon.
see her blaze. And so now that tells us enough. Good girl, Ellie. You're communicating, aren't you, darling? And so hereby I would say it's a broodmare. No point continuing. The horse has spoken. And it's unfortunate because she's a beautiful mover, but it's not worth us risking getting injured either, because the risk is definitely there. She's upping the ante, and she's telling us, so we've got to listen. Good girl. All right, so thank you for joining us. It's sad, but we have to listen to our horses.